There are a lot of SPEEDCUBESHOP lubes, and I've been too busy to try them all out. Until now. I've come up with the brilliant plan of using them all at once. We have 7 lubes lined up. Comet, Cosmos, Stardust, Lunar, Nebula, Galaxy, and Martian, and I'm gonna put all of them into this Moyu Weilong WRM V9 and see how they all feel together. But first, I'm gonna clean this cube and do some solves with no lube at all as a control test. Okay, I haven't done this in a really long time. I'm usually too lazy to clean my cubes, but the good thing about this one is that I don't think I've ever put any lube in it. If I have, it was so long ago that it doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah, look at the dirt on these things. Holy. All clean now. Time for solves. This average was probably one of my best since late August. Like, it's incredible. I was getting so many 6s, so many 7s. I was pretty consistent. I did have a couple 11s and 10s, but I'm not gonna show those ones. Like, what? You guys get to see my best solves, so yeah. Anyway, this dry cube, it was pretty good. It was really fast. I was able to just spam TPS. My look ahead was able to keep up. It normally isn't, so this might be a one-off, maybe an outlier average, but I'm very happy with it. We'll see how the lube mixture deals with this. I don't know if it'll be able to beat it because this is a really good average for me in my current state, so good luck to the lube mixture average. It's gonna need it. Also, I'm going to pop up my final stats after talking here, so you can see the time distribution and my averages, like average of 5, 12, and all that, so yeah, enjoy that. Okay, now it's time to put some lube in this thing. I think I'm just gonna put 1 drop of each lube in and see how it feels. I'm not gonna break it in as I go. I'll just break them all in together. Let's start with a drop of Martian, good old reliable. Suppose Nebula's next. I'll put them in different corners of the cube. Time for Comet, never tried this one. Lunar next. Okay, time for some Stardust. And finally, Cosmos, last one. And now, it's time to break all of these lubes in. Let's see how it feels. Okay, it doesn't feel horrible. Honestly, I probably cannot tell that much of a difference. Like, I know it's not, like, completely dry, but this mix is feeling okay. You can do a practice solve, warm up this lube mixture. The cube feels, like, nice and controllable now. Feels a little gummier, a little smoother, not as fast. Those are the main things I can describe it as. I think it might be time to do some solves with this thing. We're gonna see how this compares to the dry cube. Honestly, I do like the feel of it. The solving with this lube mixture wasn't quite as good as with the dry cube, but it was still pretty solid. I think the lubes worked well with each other because it was a very nice solving experience. Turning was very smooth and controllable. I could see almost every piece. My look ahead was fantastic. It just wasn't as fast as the dry cube. As I said previously, that average I did with the dry cube was like the best average I've done in the past 4 months. So it's kind of unrealistic that I have my best cubing in 4 months 2 times in a row, but it is what it is. I still got a pretty good average out of this one. Also, if you compare how this lube mixture sounds versus how the dry cube sounds, I think it's a little more dampened. Like, it's not as loud or clacky, so that's also a small difference that I noticed. Anyways, I did enjoy solving with this. I got a couple 6s at the end, got a couple 7s, although it took me a while to get those, but yeah, after I warmed up, we were all good. Honestly, if you have all these lubes, I'd recommend mixing them all together. Once again, these were my best solves from the average. The time distribution and my other stats are coming up shortly. I don't think that mixing all of these lubes was supposed to be great, but honestly, it felt pretty good. Comparing the two sessions, I had a better single without lube, had a better mean of 3 without lube, had a better average of 5 with no lube, had a better average of 12 with no lube, and had a better average of 25 with no lube. So the lube mixture lost, but I'm not completely against it. As I said, it does feel pretty good to turn. It might actually become my new main or co-main along with my WRM 2021. I thought that this was a fun little experiment to do. If you want to buy any of these lubes at SPEEDCUBESHOP.com, you can use code Matthew to get 5% off your order. It helps support my channel and gives you a small discount. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and watch this video on screen because it's somewhat similar to this one. Thank you for your support, and bye.